One day, in the village of Dholakpur, there was fire from the sky which was destroying all the houses. The people were very scared and were running all over the place. The fire was being spit by enormous flying dragons which attacked King Indravarma's palace after destroying parts of the village. The king's army tried to attack the dragon, but alas, all their weapons were of no match to it. Next morning, the king calls Chotta Bheem and his friends and asks them to find out as to who was creating so much panic in his kingdom. That night, Bheem along with his friends was patrolling the village of Dholakpur. Suddenly, Bheem sees a pack of wild cats attacking a poor rat. He runs towards them. Seeing Chotta Bheem, the wild cats start to attack him, but Bheem uses his stick to hit the wild cats. After a while, they get scared and run away. Chotta Bheem and friends save the rat from the wild cats and are surprised to hear the rat speaking to them. The rat tells them that his name is Mushik and he is the friend of Lord Ganesha. Mushik tells Bheem that he got very upset with Ganesha as he took away one of his laddus. Mushik was very angry that Ganesha ate his laddu and so he leaves Mount Kailash and comes to Dholakpur. While Mushik is telling Bheem and his friends his story, suddenly dragons invade Dholakpur again and start destroying it. Our brave little hero Chotta Bheem starts punching the dragons black and blue. Tishum, tishum, tishum. Another dragon grabs Chutki and Mushik jumps on its tail to save her. Mushik bites the dragon's leg and in pain it drops Chutki, but it takes Mushik away. All of them are very sad. Chutki suggests that they pray to Lord Ganesha and seek his help in rescuing Mushik and Dholakpur from the deadly dragons. As the kids pray, Lord Ganesha appears before them and promises to help them. Using his divine powers, Lord Ganesha finds out that Mushik is trapped on a distant island. Chotta Bheem and Ganesh plan to go to that island to save him. So Bheem and Ganesh set out to save their favorite Mushik. They reach the island and walk into the cave. As soon as they enter the cave, one of the dragons suddenly attacks Bheem, but he escapes just in the nick of time. Meanwhile, Ganesha finds Mushik who has been trapped. Suddenly, another dragon attacks Ganesha. Lord Ganesha uses his mace to fight the dragon, and this fierce fight goes on for some time. Meanwhile, Bheem jumps on top of a dragon and starts to bang its head against the cave. Ah, tishum, tishum! The cave begins to crumble from inside and huge pieces of rock start falling. Meanwhile, Bheem finally finds Mushik and rescues him. As the rocks start to crumble inside the cave, Ganesha picks up Bheem and Mushik and flies away. Lord Ganesha breaks the cave with his mace and they fly out through it. Once they are outside the cave, Lord Ganesha blocks the entrance and traps the dragons inside. Mushik and Lord Ganesha are very happy to be with each other and they drop off Bheem at Dholakpur before heading back to Mount Kailash. Back at the palace, Bheem narrates the whole story to the king and the citizens of Dholakpur. The king is very happy that they have got rid of the dragons and they all pray to Lord Ganesha for saving them. Jai Ganesh!